Other side of the island where Steve Garagiola is standing by. He's been with the fans all day on what's just been a fantastic Friday. Steve.
Ben, it has been a fantastic Friday. We have moved from the fan zone into the paddock area, which is where these teams are hard at work. As you can see, they're not in the fun zone. They have business here, and right now they are fine-tuning these automobiles. We're in the Team Penske paddock area right now. But for the fans, boy, it has been a fantastic day. The best thing about the free day is so many people who don't get an opportunity normally to be around racing. There were a lot of student groups out here, and we spent part of the day with a group from Cass Tech learning about math, science, high tech, and auto racing. Free day at the Grand Prix welcomes a lot of fans who might be enjoying their first experience around race cars. Like this group of STEM students from Cass Tech.
Hello everyone, it's very nice to have you here.
Visiting with IMSA driver Pipo Durrani, who explained how important science and math are in racing.
The driver is just a small part of it, and it's very important to have a fantastic team behind, because you can have the best driver in the world, but if your team is not good, if your car is not prepared, you won't be able to win races.
They have the time, they have everything. You can even hear other drivers when they're trying to trash talk you. So it's like,
wow. So you want to be a race car driver now?
Engineer.
And the engineers build all this cool stuff, like this $8,000 steering wheel that controls pretty much everything.
This one is for when the track is wet, so you just change the configuration of the car.
Yeah, but where's the CD player? Maybe these future engineers can fix that. A day like this sparks a lot of new interest.
I just like how cars work. Like, it's very intricate for it to be so many little components to make up one big component. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, there were some future engineers in that group, and what an education. Technology has absolutely taken over this sport, and he was not kidding about the driver being just a small part. We're kind of on the big boy side now. These are the Indy cars on this side, and Team Penske getting ready for the big day tomorrow, which is the first race day of this doubleheader. Coming up at 6 o'clock for me, I decided I'm kind of a novice. I better get advice from an expert, and boy, I found a good one. That's for you at 6. Right now, I'm going to toss it over to Bernie, who's got his own special guest. Bernie?
Stevie, thank you much. When you say expert, I've got an expert. Becky Dalton is a Canadian actress who has done shows here in the United States and in Canada, and is engaged to
James Hinchcliffe,
who is racing here at the Detroit Grand Prix.
Yes.
And I would think the day before a big race is like kind of a edgy sort of thing. Would that be fair to say?
It is. I mean, we just came off of the Indy 500 in May, so it's a very long month for the guys. And then they come here, and it's a doubleheader. Saturday and Sunday, they're racing, they're qualifying. So it's a lot. But I'm very lucky. James is pretty easygoing. So when he's off the track, when he's out of engineering, we just kind of do our regular routine, and everything's easy.
You're great. And she's done shows here in the United States that people would know. Yeah. For example, she was on Suits with Meghan Markle. We're going to talk all about that and also about the Prince in just a couple of moments. Come on back with us. Becky Dalton's here. We're going to Jamie, who's in the paddock now. Jamie.
Hey there, Bertie. I'm interested in that Meghan Markle thing. Let me know. But I am in the paddock. This is the busiest place in this whole island. This is Matthias Leist and Tony Kanaan's garage. You'll see those two cars in there. And what I learned today is these crews fix these cars, tweak these cars, change little portions of these cars all day long, all weekend long, depending on if it's sunny, if it's raining, if it's humid. I learned a lot today in these paddocks, so I'm going to do a story coming up at 5:30, talking all about what goes on here. Devin, Kimberly, back to you.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to it, Jamie.
As you know, after my drive back from Mackinac today, I don't want to think about garages at the moment.
I know, you had a little bit of trouble.
But we got here, and that's the most important thing, and I wouldn't want to miss it because this is just a gorgeous and spectacular scene here from Belle Isle, and our Grand Prix coverage is just getting started. We've got a lot more here coming up over this next 90 minutes of news.
And then at 7, be sure to tune in for our Grand Prix Mirror special.